Hello everyone, your host Cy Smith wanted to shoot this video to emphasize why we must build villages more so than just block clubs. And block clubs are important. We need block by block, but the villages are 12 to 20 blocks being united. And you do not have to have full block agreement to do it. One person off each block is all you need, because we're going to bring resources to the people. That way they can make informed decisions about anything in their life. But let me read this scenario to you. On 82nd and Greenwood, a 16-year-old boy from a single-parent household is horrible at algebra. He's embarrassed by it. He's embarrassed to ask for help. At Hirsch in Chicago, he decides to drop out. He hangs out on 79th and Greenwood with his homies. Then at 8:15, he decides to try and rob a senior citizen coming home from church service. It turns deadly. The 78-year-old lady dies, and the police end up killing him, the 16-year-old, in the process. Now, several prayer vigils, marches, balloon releases have been taking place in that area for quite some time, months before that. But by us not having infrastructure, by us not having boots on the ground, people who live there organized, these events ended up missing the opportunity to meet on 79th and Ellis, the 18-year-old that's a math genius. So the key here, I want to emphasize it, by having the village carved out, 79th to 82nd, and from, Greenwood all the way over to Ellis, by going door to door, getting to know the people, we in position to say to that math genius on 79th and Ellis, we need help on 82nd and Greenwood with a boy that's horrible at math, who's contemplating dropping out because he's embarrassed to ask for help. We know you're excellent at math. Can the two of you get together? By doing that, we would have prevented this senior citizen from being murdered and the 16-year-old from losing his life, from dropping out because he was embarrassed to ask for help. So that's one scenario why we must build these villages. Here's another scenario. K&R Liquors. K&R Liquors is at 82nd and Cottage Grove. It's the main hangout area for that whole area. 4 blocks away on 79th and Cottage Grove, it's about 80 residents on that block alone. And they spend about $20 a week at the liquor store up the street, 4 blocks away. But they constantly been ignoring the weekly, every Wednesday, Buy Black campaign, the Name Your 4. So 80 people times $20 for the month is $6,400 that is spent at a non-black owned liquor store that is right down the street, then 4 blocks away. The Southside Liquor Store, which is black owned, closes down. Now, Southside Liquor Store had an ex-offender program to help guys gain reentry, compared to K&R Liquor that doesn't have that. But yet and still, because we're not agreeing to the Buy Black campaign, we're giving the money to K&R Liquors instead of Southside Liquors, the black-owned. By ignoring this call for the weekly Buy Black campaign, the black-owned family end up closing down their business. They in debt $100,000, while K&R Liquors, that's non-black owned, get to send their kids to college. Then we wonder why the guys who get out of jail don't have a job, and it's because we're not agreeing to pool our money together to support a business that will give our people a second chance. Inside each village, we're pushing every Wednesday, spend money internally so we can create jobs and wealth. Thank you.